visit. This chair is so comfy. I didn't cry, Brandon didn't cry, but there's people.
Get out of the way!
So we just got back from taking Milo to the vet. Brandon came with me because I was too afraid to be there by myself just in case Milo needed a shot, which he did need a shot.
But he did great, so it wasn't actually needed.
No, Milo didn't cry, I didn't cry, Brandon didn't cry.
The vet didn't cry either.
That's true, nobody in the room cried. But look at this brave little kitty cat. Hi, you tell everyone. Say, today I had to get a shot, but I didn't even cry. You hear Dad? You don't like that? Oh, why are you so scary? You scared him. We talked to the vet about how this might be due to anxiety, and Brandon's not helping.
No.
Say hi. No, you're too stressed.
But he wasn't able to get thermometered.
No, he didn't get his temperature taken because he would not keep his bum still.
He was too clenched.
He wasn't clenched, he just wouldn't sit still. So, anyway, took Milo back to the vet. Hopefully the shot works. We have to put a spray on his arm now instead of the ointment. And hopefully we won't have to use the cone because the vet said that this stuff tastes bad. So, we'll see if he just leaves it alone now.
Probably won't.
Probably won't, but we'll see.
You should sing the song that you just sang.
Doctor visit!
Caitlyn loves the doctor. Like, loves going to the doctor and seeing him and everything. And so she's really excited and she's been singing songs on the way over there about the doctor visit.
It's been 9 days since we were last at the doctor and it feels like...
Can you believe that?
It's like
whole
forever.
9 days.
Whole 9 days. It feels like years. So,
sheesh.
We're on our way to the doctor. We're getting a non-stress test today and then we'll see him. We just have a couple questions today, so it won't be a whole hour-long visit like last time.
You didn't add any more questions to our list?
No, I actually deleted one just now.
I have a list on my phone that we go through and we walk through those every time because we have so many questions. And so he always puts us at the very end of his day so that we can just sit there and ask questions. And when we don't have questions, he's like always concerned. He's like, you have no more questions? We're like, yeah, we don't know anything. And so today's gonna be one of those days, I guess. We'll have a couple questions, but that's it.
So last time we were there, we sat in the lobby while we were waiting to go back and like added a whole bunch of questions. Like questions that we actually had.
They were like good questions,
yeah,
but they weren't like
pressing.
Super pressing or anything. They were just like, well, what about this? What about this? How do you feel about this? What's going on here?
We just did it just so we would have questions to ask him so he wouldn't be concerned. So we've got a couple questions today. But the NST is gonna be the best part because it's gonna be 20 minutes of me with a monitor on my belly, just feeling the little guy move. So,
What do you think that person's job is?
Just stand there and look good.
Well, they're doing it.
So, anyway, on our way to the doctor.
How's it going over there?
Good. Just hanging out. You see, you won't be able to hear me from far away, so you might have to talk.
Just started the NST. Caitlyn's already taken a nap.
This chair is so comfy.
I believe it.
Alright, we are finally done at the doctor. We were there for about 2 hours total. Met with the doctor, had our NST, and I got some blood drawn for thyroid stuff. So we're done. It's 2 hours. Brandon's sleeping. I'm sleeping.
It's a long time.
It was a really long time. And I was so comfortable in that NST chair.
I was uncomfortable in my non-NST chair.
Now we're on our way to get dinner, but people are, I'm pretty sure, gonna run through a red light and block our intersection, and I'm probably gonna unleash pregnancy wrath on them.
Guess what we're getting for dinner?
Nothing, because your light's green, but there's people.
Get out of the way!
We have not had this for dinner since when?
Sunday.
Sunday?
Sunday.
Yeah, okay, so since Sunday, so it's only been 3 days. We're having Costa Vida for dinner. It sounds good, it's got
not
vegetables.
waffles or
French toast.
French toast.
We still have not had French toast for a while.
So we're doing pretty good. We're back to eating dinner for dinner instead of breakfast for dinner.
For now. Oh, we gotta go to Walmart too, don't forget.
Which one first?
Walmart.
Ah!
Look at this kid is the laziest today. Counting kicks, and he took his little time. It's Thursday now. We had our appointment yesterday and it was so good. Like I love going to the doctor. We got all hooked up to the NST, and then our doctor came in a little bit later and was like, okay, I'll be back. So then he left, and then he came back, and then he realized that the machine wasn't actually like recording anything. So we were in there for probably like a good 40-45 minutes yesterday, and I have no complaints. Like seriously, that chair was so comfortable. I was just happy to be in there, like listening to his heartbeat, and the best part was that you could hear him kicking the little like mic or whatever. So it was pretty awesome. Like we just got to sit there and listen to him and got to feel him, and he was so active during it. I did kick counts yesterday during the NST, and I got 10 kicks in 3 minutes, which is really good, like really impressive. So it was a lot of fun, and we'll go back next week. Today has been probably the least productive day of my week in some ways. So I slept in way too late today. So I got up and I came downstairs and I had breakfast, and I went up and I showered, and I was like, hey, I'll get ready, I'll get all my chores done before I have to go let Pippa out, and then I will be able to come home and sit down and edit my book. And I was about to start blow drying my hair, and my cousin called me. This was at 11:30. We hung up the phone at 2:45. So we talked on the phone for over 3 hours, and it was so nice. Like I just talked to her for a little bit last week, but we talked for over 3 hours today, and it was so awesome. So my cousin is just a year older than I am. We've always been so close, but we live like 3.5 hours apart, and we have for a while. So it was just really good to talk to her and just chat. So I hung up the phone with her, and then I had lunch, and now I'm editing a video, and it's almost 4 o'clock. And on Thursdays I vacuum and I take the garbages outside, and I still have to do that before Brandon gets home.
Bye, love you. Have a great time with your friends. Remember who you are, what you stand for.
Maybe. Oh, you're walking me out.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye. Have fun.
Bye.
Take care of the cats.
Okay. All right, so Caitlyn just left to go hang out with some friends, and so it's my turn to vlog for a little bit. I don't have a whole lot of content, but I did want to talk about one thing that happened today at work, and it mostly was just a sad moment in my day. So today is Thursday. You'll see this on Friday. But what happened is I was going through my day, and then about 9:30, 10 o'clock at work, I realized that it is only Thursday and not Friday. And that just broke my heart a little bit. I don't know why, but I felt like this week's gone by so slow. So I was so ready for the weekend, and then I realized that it's not actually the weekend. And so I have one more day of work ahead of me, which is not ideal. But Caitlyn's out, so it's me and the cats at home. I don't know what we're gonna do for dinner. That's gonna be the first item on the agenda. And then I'm probably just gonna play some video games. What's for dinner, you ask? Thanks for asking, I appreciate that. Nothing better than good, wholesome, delicious ramen noodles. Doesn't that just look so good? Alright, I do want to clarify. I don't normally eat ramen noodles, and when Caitlyn's home, very rarely do we eat ramen noodles together. It's only when she's out with her friends that I'll eat them, mostly because they're really not good for you, but they're delicious. So I did want to clarify that. It's not a standard thing. Don't think that we eat these all the time, but I am tonight. Guys, good news. Guess who came home? This one.
Me, and this one. He's here too.
He's here too.
He came with me.
I was like, he came?
No, he stole my belly.
But she's home.
And I brought food for my man.
Yeah. So now I can eat tomorrow.
Yay.
So, yeah, now it's on the agenda.
I'm gonna edit this vlog.
Oh, excellent.
And then I don't know.
Bedtime.
Bedtime? Okay, perfect.
Good night. Get some after the final rose footage.
After the final, I'm leaving that part in there. Get it. sorry.
Say, Mom, you're being unruly.